Hey guys, just doing a quick video on my Pajero here of how to drain and fill the rear differential. So this is a 1994 2.8 4M40 Gen 2 Pajero. It's the V46W Greenfield edition, but the procedure will be the same for any 4M40 Pajero, and it'll probably be very similar for a 2500 4056 Pajero and for a Montero. I'll do a couple slides in here with pictures from the actual service manual with the different fluid levels or fluid amounts and the types of gear oil to use. But the torque specs and everything should be the same. So yeah, there's the diff down there. You've got your drain and fill plug. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. So there's the fill plug there, and the drain plug is just on the bottom right there. They're both 24 millimeters. So you'll start by cracking the bottom one. Never hurts to try and crack the first one before you take the bottom off, just to make sure it's not seized in there, because what you don't want is to drain it and then not be able to get the top one off and fill it back up, right? So we'll start with that. 24 millimeters. The fluid I'm using is this Castrol limited slip, 80W90. Again, I'll put a slide in from the service manual here for the different types you can use. This is a limited slip truck, so obviously I'm going to use limited slip gear oil. If you don't have a limited slip truck, you don't need to use the limited slip stuff. And basically anything that meets the AP1 GL5 rating will work if it's 80W90. The 4M40's got a bigger diff than the 4056, I think, so it takes a bit more fluid. This one takes 3.38 US quarts or 3.2 liters. If you've got the smaller diff, it's going to take less fluid. Let's get started. Okay, fill plug's loose. My pan in place. Okay, got the fluid drained, got the plugs out. Clean off that magnet. Mine had a little bit of metal on it. To be honest, I'm having bigger issues. I'm getting some weird booming noises from my differential. So it could be backlash issues. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'll get into that in another video. I've got new crush washers on there. So now we'll put in the drain plug, fill it up with fluid. Drain plug torque is 65 Newton meters, which I believe is about 45 foot-pounds. And the fill plug is 50 Newton meters, which is 36 foot-pounds. So 65 Newton meters, 47 foot-pounds. Now we'll fill it up with fluid, and essentially we're going to fill it up until it starts coming out of there. You can go up to 8 millimeters down, which is considered full, but the easiest way is just to fill it up with fluid until it starts dripping out. So just squeeze the bottle. Get as much fluid out of there as you can. There's pumps you can get for this as well, but the bottles are pretty soft, so you can get most of it out just by squeezing it, and then you can dump this into one of the bottles at the end to get the last little bit out. So that's probably 3/4 of a liter.
Another 3/4 of a liter. I'm going to dump the remnants of this into another bottle. Starting to come out a little bit. There we go. Now it's really coming out. That's nice and full now. So I'll let that drain until it stops dripping, and then we'll put the fill plug back in and torque it to 36 foot-pounds or 50 Newton meters. And that's it. Super easy, easier than an oil change. Took me less than 20 minutes. Hope this helped. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.